Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing the full card recap for UFC Fight Night Columbus, Blaydes versus Daukaus. It was a decent card. That's what it says in the thumbnail. It was a decent card. Early on in the card it was kind of bad, but I think the main card kind of made a bit of a comeback. So it was a decent card. I'd say 5 or 6 out of 10. Starting with the early prelim opener up, full card recap. Saldana versus Bruno Souza. Decent matchup to start off the card. It was alright. I do believe Saldana did enough to win this fight. I picked Bruno Souza to win this. I thought he was going to be the better fighter here with his cardio. But Saldana looked good. Put a good pace. Usually he puts a high pace in his fights, which gasses himself out. We saw that against Austin Lingo and Jordan Griffin. But he looked good here. He looked really good. I didn't think that Saldana was that great of a fight. I was like, you know what, this guy's not really UFC level. But no, he is. He looked good out there. Not the best. Like, it's not like he looked god out there, but, like, he looked decent out there. Got the win over Bruno Souza. Some people thought Souza won. I thought this one actually went to Saldana. I thought the first round was clear Saldana. It's clear as day. Second round, I don't even mind going to... I don't even mind... Second round, I thought... Can go Saldana again, because Saldana was looking good. Third round, Saldana regardless, though. First and third, you gotta give Saldana. Second round can go either way, but Saldana won it. I don't see how you can score that for Souza, but I can. It's just you can't say that's a robbery. Like, I get maybe Souza was pressuring the whole time, but Saldana was looking good, landing a lot of shots, putting in a good pace for himself, and he got the win. I picked Souza. I was wrong. But, and Souza just didn't do enough. Saldana won it. Moving on up the card. Matias Nikolao versus Davorak. I went with Matias Nikolao here, and he did win. I'm not picking him against the top guys. Like, I get he's good, but this one kind of, like, changed my opinion on him. He got the win, but he's kind of dumb. In a way. Like, I'm sorry to just be mean here, but, like, yeah. He's good, but, like, first round was pathetic. It was boring. Like, I think the first round went to Davorak. He was pressuring, and he was landing decent shots. So was Nikolao, I understand. I think the commentators give Nikolao the first round, but Davorak won that first round based off pressure. And he defended a bit more, I thought. And second round, Nikolao dropped Davorak, and this is where I'm like, and you might be thinking, oh, like, you might be thinking, oh, but Nikolao dropped him. He must be really happy. Yeah, he could have got a finish for himself. He could have got a finish for himself. Instead, no, go for just hit half guard. Round 2 is Nikolao, but round 3, pretty close, but Nikolao was just piecing him up on the feet. At the end of the round, though, Davorak was landing good shots, but just not enough. Nikolao won it. Good win, Nikolao. Moving on up the card, Mcmahon versus Jennifer Maia. Great performance by Mcmahon. Great, really good win for Mcmahon. I picked Mcmahon to win this by finish, but she got a finish. She got a decision instead. Great win. Great win from Fiora. She looked good. Her cardio is something. I think you should say, like, her cardio. Maybe someone's gonna. I think one day she's gonna get. Like, I think one day she's gonna gas hard and lose. But she looked good out there. Like, she looked decent out there. I was worried she was going to get submitted at one moment, but Jennifer Maia just doesn't have it anymore. You can just notice that. Losing to Shikagian, Fiora, Shevchenko, but how good really is Jessica I and Joanne Wood at this point. And speaking of Shikagian, Fiora called out Shikagian. Don't think she's going to get that matchup, and I don't know if she knows that Shikagian versus Amanda Hebas is in the works. Or it's not in the works, it's not official. So I don't know. Maybe her versus Alexa Grasso. I might do a fight to make after UFC Fight Night Columbus. I might do it, maybe. I don't know. But maybe do Fiora versus Alexa Grasso. That also won in the co-main, which I'll get to. Good one, Fiora. Moving on up the card. Alishka Kizrayev versus Dennis Tiuliulin. I'm going to go with... I don't know what I'm going to go with. I already went with someone. I picked Kizrayev here. And it looked good. He looked good. Early on, I was scared because he was being a bit scrappy with Teo Leland, and maybe he would get caught. But Teo Leland is just not that level, and he's kind of regional. I should say. Untitled Chapter's Raya was just a better fighter overall. Teo Leland stayed tough. He did better, I guess, against the other opponents Kaz Raya fought, but it doesn't matter. Kaz Raya took him down. First round he did okay. Kaz Raya won round 1. Round 2, Dennis Teo Leland. I think you got it like he was just getting out grappled and eventually got submitted. Good win from Kaz Raya. Said he wants to move down to welterweight because he's a bit chubby. I don't mind, but middleweight, there's a lot of people at middleweight you can fight. But it is his UFC debut, and he fought like it was short notice, not with this other guy. So it's not like he beat like an actual good guy in that division. Like if he beat like a Chris Curtis, that would be annoying, and then go down. You know, like if he beat like a Chris Curtis or something like that. But he beat a Kearns, so it's like acceptable to go down. Well, he can go down. Dennis Teo Leland is worth probably nothing to the UFC. I don't mind Kaz Raya moving down. Maybe he does it. I don't mind. Moving on up the card. Chris Gutierrez versus Dana Baccarel. Great win from Chris Gutierrez, man. Really, really great performance. He looked good early on. I thought Dana Baccarel actually stole the first round. He landed a bit more shots, I think. Gutierrez was landing good leg kicks, and Dana Baccarel was checking a lot of them. But eventually, in round 2, just knocks out Dana Baccarel pretty badly. But it was a bit of a weird stoppage, but it's acceptable. It's not like it was the worst or anything. But Gutierrez dropped him brutally with a spin back fist on point, on the chin, and landed some good elbows on bottom, on top after dropping Baccarel. I know people say it's a bad stoppage, but Baccarel was probably going to go out anyways. He was trying to recover, I understand, but he was probably going to go out anyways. He was concussed badly. And Gutierrez got the win. Gutierrez is really good, man. I guess Felipe Colares is a beast. Because he made it close with Gutierrez, so good win from Chris Gutierrez. I think his mom is in his post-fight interview. Mom is suffering cancer or something like that. Sorry for him, but Gutierrez, great win, great performance. Moving on up the card, also Gutierrez, bit old, which is annoying because he actually could be something. He's actually really good. He's a bit old though. I think he's like, what is he? 30, but he's turning 31 soon, so there's no point. But good win though. Moving on up the card. Sarah Mcmahon versus Carol Rosa, the headliner of the prelims. I went with Carol Rosa here. I was pretty confident in Rosa. Hype train derailed? ? McMahon beats her. Annoying that is. Yeah, it was a bit boring though. Really boring. Speaking of boring, we're gonna get to Mark Dakaji versus Vyacheslav Borshev soon after this. But McMahon won the first 2 rounds pretty clearly, I thought, just out grappling Carol Rosa. And Rosa had nothing for her. I thought Rosa was probably going to be something in that division, but nope. And third round, Rosa started to do good. Maybe in a 5-rounder, Rosa could actually make a comeback, but Rosa lost first 2 rounds. McMahon just out-muscled her as a veteran. Started to slow down, though. Rosa was getting good scrambles, staying safe. Commentary was kind of bad because Michael Bisping was just arguing with DC, the Olympian wrestler. But yeah, good win for McMahon. She got the win. Good for her. Moving off the card. Mark Dakaji versus Vyacheslav Borshev. Another hype train bites the dust. Good win from Dakaji. Boring. I hate him. I actually hate Dakaji. Saved his career. Good for him. But, like, he is boring, man. I don't care what you say. He is boring. He's a boring fighter. Dakaji is so boring, man. Won every round against Vyacheslav Borshev. When it was on the feet, I thought maybe Dakaji, I thought he was fun at first. And seeing London last week, or 2 weeks ago now, UFC London was awesome. If he was, I'm happy he's not on there. I'm happy he's not on there. And yeah, he calls to be. I'll go to his post-fight interview in a second. I think he said he wanted to be on London in the future. You're not allowed. That was just boring. He just out-grappled and just held on Borshchev for his life. Saved his career because of it. Good for him. Borshchev's probably not going to be anything anyways. I didn't expect Borshchev was going to be a champion after this. I expected him to be Daukaus. But Daukaus, I thought if he won this, he was going to get like a KO out of nowhere, out cold Borshchev. But man, Borshchev looked good in the feet early on round 1, but it was still Daukaus' round. Round 2 was Daukaus, round 3 was Daukaus. Post-fight interview, said he wants to be on London versus, I think he wanted to, he called out Drew Dober. You're not going to get that fight. Drew Dober has fun fights. You don't. You're not going to get that, and Dober would probably beat him anyways. And he said he wanted to be on UFC London. I don't know. What is he talking about? You're not getting that. Moving off the card. I picked Borshchev, I got that wrong. Neil Magney versus Max Griffin. Okay, let's talk about this one. Neil Magney won. He won the fight on the scorecards. Close, though. Close fight. I can see it going either way, actually. Magney, he won the third round really clearly. Not enough for a 10-8 or anything, but McGriffin was just slowing down. Magney was not enough for 10-8. He didn't do enough damage. It was on the backside position. And it was just, he was doing better, man. Round 1 was Griffin. He dropped Magney really badly. I thought he was out cold Magney. Griffin won round 1 pretty clearly. Round 2, it can go either way. I thought watching it live, Griffin could get it, but it's risky. It can actually go either way. I don't mind. Round 3 was Magney, though. It can go either way. I think Magney slightly. I rewatched it a little bit. Magney slightly won it, but if it goes to Griffin, it's not a robbery whatsoever. But Magney won it, though I thought slightly. But if that went to Griffin, I wouldn't complain. A good win from Neil Magney. He's back. Let's do him versus someone. I don't know. Wonder Boy? I wouldn't mind that. Actually, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't even mind his chances either. Let's do that one. Moving on up the card. Kai Kara-France versus Askar Askarov. I hear robberies in the comments. Kai Kara-France, Askar got robbed. Robbery. Askar, Kai Kara-France clearly won that fight. I was like, when I was watching the decision, I was like, if they give this to Askar, I swear to God, this guy full of robberies to a fluke title shot. Thank goodness they gave it to Kai. Thank goodness he didn't get the finish. He was close. Round 1 was clearly Askar. Let's break it down. Askar clearly won round 1. The back control. Kai didn't do much. Round 2, Kai started to do better. Started to pick up. Landed some good shots. I thought he was going to finish Askar at one moment. But Askar showed toughness on him. And round 3, Askar lost round 3 really clearly, I thought. Askar, he was getting outlanded by a lot. And he had control time in the first minute, but like that, he didn't do anything with it though. Damage-based scoring. Kai Kara-France won that fight. And he won it. And thank you, judges. Thank you, judges. Not a robbery whatsoever. Askar landed some good counters, but it just wasn't enough. Kai, round 2 and 3 were Kai's. Round 1 can go Askar. Kai won it 29-28 unanimous. Good win from Kai Kara-France. And yeah, I'll talk about the Figgy thing soon. I'll move on to Barbarina Brown soon, but like Kai Kara-France, yeah, Figgy called him out. Let's do him versus Davison Figueiredo. I don't care anymore. I don't care about Moreno. Let me say something here. Figueiredo-Moreno 4 should not happen. Moreno needs to earn a title shot. He needs to fight Pantoja. Alejandro Pantoja, Brandon Moreno 2. The rematch or the trilogy. Do them two together. And then do Kai Kara-France, Davison Figueiredo. And you know what? I actually might pick Kai Kara-France to knock out Figueiredo. And Moreno maybe as well. More so Figueiredo. Moreno's a tougher matchup for Kai because Moreno has a good chin. But maybe, I don't know. Davidson Figueiredo was cracking Moreno down and dropping him. That's kind of why he won that fight. But let's do Figueiredo, Kai France. In, I don't know. Let's do, in July, International Fight Week. Adesanya, Ken in your card. Adesanya, Kai France. Makes sense. And you ask Grub, you can do him versus Alex Perez. Moving on up the card to the feature fight of the card, which is, Brian Barbarina versus Matt Brown. I went with Matt Brown here by KO. Man, it sucks because like I really wanted Matt Brown to win somehow rob Barbarina, but Barbarina won it. I originally when they were in the third round, I thought Matt Brown clearly won the first round. A lot of people are saying live, like on Topology, they were saying. 1-0 Barbarina. 1-0 Barbarina. Dude, Matt Brown clearly won round 1. He got the takedown, did some work. Competitive still, but Brown won round 1. Round 2, I thought with Barbarina. Brown was slowing down massively. It sucks. In front of his hometown as well. Like, it was fight of the year, I think, though. Barbarina Brown was fight of the year, I think. So far. I think it beats Priscilla Capoeira and Ji Young Kim. Because that one was kind of a robbery. This one was a good decision. Barbarina won round 2. Was just doing a bit more than Matt Brown. Round 3. Matt Brown, I thought, was winning round 3. But then at the end, Barbarina landed a huge combo. Like, and Matt Brown was kind of done. And I think that stole Barbarina the win slightly. I think Barbarina won it. He's good. Matt Brown at this point, in front of his home crowd, hometown. I don't know anymore. Good win from Brian Barbarina. I picked Matt Brown. I got it wrong. So yeah. Moving on up the card to the co-main event. Alex Grasso. I forgot her name. Alexa Grasso versus Joanne Wood. Okay, let me restart that. That looks so weird. Alexa Grasso versus Joanne Wood. I went with Alexa Grasso here. I said she would win, I think, unanimous decision. I think that's what I said. 30-27, I think. She got a submission in the first round. Good win from Alexa Grasso. Honestly, look at her. Good win. Good win from her. Went out there. Decent. Oh, it was alright early on the feet. Joanne Wood was actually, I think, outlanding Alexa Grasso, doing a bit better. But then it was like, you know what, she got taken down. And Joanne Wood, I think, now should just call it quits. I'll get to her in a second, but good win from Alexa Grasso. Really good win. Yeah, good win. She got a rear naked choke. Wood had a tap. And let's do Grasso Fiora next. I think that's a good matchup. And it's winnable for each girl. So, each woman. So, do that matchup. Grasso Fiora. Wood. 36 years old. Submitted twice now. I think she got hurt on the feet by Grasso and then dropped. And then it got taken down. But that's Grasso lost now. Tyler Santos lost now. Lauren Murphy, she arguably could have won that fight, which people don't give her, but she lost to Jennifer Maia, Chikagian. It sucks. But I think you gotta feed her to someone now, right? Because they just announced, Casey O'Neill, Jessica I, which I think they just announced, so. Where's she ranked? Yeah, Grasso's gonna move up, like, around, I think, right above or right underneath Viviane Araujo. So, I guess Joanne Wood versus Erin Blanchfield, as much as that hurts for her, like, as much as that's annoying for her, for Joanne Calderwood. It sucks for her, but she's gonna have to get fed to Erin Blanchfield, and she probably will get out grappled there. Probably submitted as well. But yeah, moving on up the card. To the main event, Chris Daukaus. Curtis Blaydes versus Chris Daukaus. Beautiful performance by Curtis Blaydes. He went out there, got the job done over Chris Daukaus. Yeah, great win from Curtis Blaydes, man. Really improving his stand-up. Really looking good with his stand-up as well. Got a counter KO over Chris Daukaus. And a good win from Blaydes, man. He looked good out there. Looked really good out there. He's not just a wrestler. Good win from him, man. Really good win from what's his name? Curtis Blaydes. Got the win. You're looking better than ever after that Derek Lewis loss. Beat Jorginho Rosenstruik. Didn't look great, but here you look really good. And everyone that calls him boring, this just proves like he's not that boring. He's very fun. Curtis Blaydes. And yeah, he KO'd Junior Dos Santos. And now he KO'd Chris Daukaus. And good win from Blaydes. I think they should do him versus maybe Tai Tuivasa maybe. The heavyweight division is such a mess right now because is Jones coming back or not? We need to know, okay? Ngannou's out, so he's out of the picture right now. Cyril Gane should fight Tom Aspinall, number 6. Number 1 versus number 6. Miocic and Tuivasa should. I don't know if Jones is coming back. I don't know. You don't want to screw off. I'm ignoring Jones for right now. Miocic, Tuivasa. They should do Gane, Aspinall, Miocic, Tuivasa, Blaydes. Oh, Blaydes. What do they do with Blaydes? I guess Blaydes. Wait for the winner. Or something like that. He called out Miocic. Okay. Blaydes was in his post-fight interview. He was smart, but not smart. If you know what I mean. He was smart, but not smart. But he looked good out there. Got the win. In his post-fight interview, Chris Daukaus, by the way, too soon. Way too soon. He got rushed up so soon. Like, you beat Parker Porter, good job. Rodrigo Nascimento, good job. Alexei Olnik, good job. Shamil Abdurakhimov, good job. I rushed to Lewis, but that was understandable. He was on a streak. Shamil, let's gotta jump up to Lewis. Got KO'd. He shouldn't have even took this fight. I don't understand why he did. Because, like, he should have looked at, I think now, after the Lewis fight, he should have looked at, like, a Gustav Sakai, Sergey Spivak, Sergey Pavlovich. That'd be a good matchup. He should have looked at those guys. Now, I think he should look at those guys. I feel bad for Daukaus. This kind of sucks for him, but come on, man. It sucks, but, like, it is what it is. Good win from Curtis Blaydes. Curtis Blaydes in his post-fight interview. Actually, do Daukaus versus Sakai, by the way. And do Blaydes, I don't know, winner of somebody. Actually do Blaydes versus the winner of Cyril Gane, Tom Aspinall. I wouldn't mind that. He called out Cyril Gane for an interim belt. You're not even deserving of that. You got KO'd by Lewis. And Ngannou twice, but the first fight was a doctor stoppage. The second fight was a real KO. But, like, you got KO'd recently, last year by Lewis. Stop, man. You don't deserve it. You got 2 wins of Rosenstruik and Daukaus now. Gane would be an understand. I wouldn't mind that matchup, Gane, but not for an interim belt. I don't know. I don't even mind his chances against Cyril Gane. That Gane looked bad in the rest against Ngannou. But he called up Miocic. I like Daniel Cormier because every time he does, he's like this. It's like he always like urges the opponent, even though they don't even like. It's DC. Like he does this, like with Jan Blachowicz, he does. Oh, but John Jones is sitting right there. Do you want anything to say to him? Like his former opponents that beat him, like Blachowicz to Jones. Now he did this with Blaydes to Miocic. Like Miocic is sitting right there. Call him out. Say some things. DC's smart with that. He did it with Brandon Moreno, Alejandro Pantoja again, to Brandon Moreno after his win over Brandon Royval, I think. But and the person doesn't even call him out, so he just makes that. But Blaydes didn't even call out Miocic, but he said some things there. Miocic was taking some selfies with fans. But good win from Curtis Blaydes. Good card overall. Not the best card, but it was decent. The prelims kind of... The main card saved it. It was a pretty decent main card. But yeah. Takagi! Takagi! They should have had Gutierrez, Dana Baccarel on the main card. Oh man, Takagi ruined it. Why was that on the main card? Who cares? What was supposed to be on this card? It's supposed to be good fights. Oh, Olnick Latifi got cancelled. Yeah, Latimer Onama would have been good. He-Box Watterson probably would have been boring with a grappling match. But yeah, Blow Drakic was supposed to be on this card. Oh yeah, and also Alex Pereira versus Sean Strickland got announced. I might make a prediction on that. But yeah, good card overall. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this. A full card recap for UFC Fight Night Columbus, Blaydes versus Daukaus, and yeah. Peace out, guys. Woo! Peace. Peace out.